So everyone, this is our first YouTube video on this channel Becoming Saad. My name is Saad and we will going to be discussing about the 25 lessons that I learned in the past 25 years. I'm 25 now and I feel like a, a very big chunk of life has been gone and that is not coming back. So how should I live life that is left? And how I will be pursuing the upcoming years. And that is based mostly upon what I learned in my life. So, yeah, without further ado, I will just be pointing out what I learned. So, that will be a raw video, no transitions, cuts. I will just be attempting to engage with you guys. And after the video, I would like you guys to share your experiences in what part of life you are and what things you learned, because that will be very helpful for everyone. So, the first thing I learned a very hard way is not everyone around you is your friend. Just because you are kind to people doesn't mean that people will be kind to you. And every person you vibe along with, every person who is appropriately nice to you, or they are in your workplace or in your they are you're together in with they're together with you in your education, doesn't mean that they are your friend. Friend is a term that is very important, and you have to classify. You have to pick those special people who you give that special attention to. That is what I learned, and I learned it very hard way. So the second thing that I learned is physical health is you should be your priority. Your everyday timetable must contain your physical health. And if there are 100 problems in your life, and out of those 100 problems, one problem is that you can't get out of your bed. You're that physically unfit that you can't get out of your bed, then you just have to figure with that one problem, because if you can't do anything physically, you can't do nothing. You can do nothing. The third thing that I would like to talk about is about emotional regulation. We can't ignore our emotions, just sit around and ruin our brain and our heart, and ultimately our whole body. These emotions can ruin almost every part of your body. So what you have to do is you have to regulate your emotions. You have to talk to your therapist, your friends, yourself sometimes. So, but you have to regulate them. And uh, continuing that, I would like to discuss about the fourth thing that I learned, which is don't waste your emotions. Well, this would be a very lengthy topic, but I would say I spent a lot of time wasting my emotions in front of people who did not value my emotions. Yeah, you don't have to waste your emotions in front of people who does not value your emotions. They just care about your emotions. Even they don't know how to regulate them for themselves. So that's a problem. And the fifth thing is communication is the key. Yes, communication among your friends, your family. Communication is a very broad term, but here I'm referring to the communication between your mates. So what happens is a lot of problems, a lot of conflicts that arise uh, among relationships, any kind of relation. It could be an intimate relation, it could be a formal or informal relation, it could be between your friends or family, your parents. Communication can save lives. The sixth thing that I learned is audacity is more important than competence. Is way more. However, I don't agree with that that much, but this is what I learned. This is how life is, that you have to show up. Showing up is the important step, is you have to prioritize that. Competence can be achieved. The seventh point, think big, but you have to appreciate your smaller success. You can't just sit around and you don't get happy about the smaller chunky success that come along the way. The thing that you can achieve in 10 years, you are worrying about that, but that will take time, and no one can do it sooner. So why stress about those things? You have to appreciate about smaller baby steps that you take every day. Okay, your parents are not your priority. Your parents are not your priority because what what is priority is your laws, your belief system is your priority. What you have to do is you have to see what is wrong and what is right using your belief system, whatever you believe. But if your belief system is your parents, if you think that everything they do is right, then you will end up be somewhere where their thinking ends and you can't proceed. This could be your decision of your marriage. This could be decision who you become friends with, and almost every kind of decision. Ninth thing, serve people on the basis of your character. Don't think what other person is giving you or treating the way he is treating. Treat themselves like you should, because that shows who you are. Okay, so I will combine point 10 and point 11. Life is not just money, life is not just marriage. Two, both are lengthy topics, but money can give you happiness, but happiness is not the goal. Money can give you peace sometimes. Marriage, it is an important part of your life, but this is not life. This is part of life. Money, part of life, not life. Life is much more than money. 12. Use logic plus emotions instead of just logic. I did that mistake. I used to do is I just use logic. Every time any emotional matter comes up, I see give and take, plus minus. No, this doesn't work in every field. So yeah, you have to do both. Okay, don't announce your actions before success, or at least when you have achieved a significant amount of something. Don't announce it. Don't announce your actions. Don't announce about what you're doing, what you're up to. Keep it secret. Create your character. Don't let any culture, any society, any group defines your character. And that means that if you're not working on your character, then people will uh, refer you as some group. Okay? He's that person. He's from that community. He's from that culture. No. People should know you, must know you by your name, by what you do, by who you are, by your dealings. Okay? Not the group. Okay? You just take the best chunks of the people you hang out with and be that person. The best part of everyone. Okay, you don't have to present your opinion every time. Okay, you don't have to present your opinion every time. You can be quiet sometimes. Sometimes you have to just sit and listen. Consume food mindfully. Yeah. While eating food, just eat food. You know what I mean. Okay. I like to do it and I learned it from my experience that organization is very good. Or how organized you are depends on how your mind is organized. Like if you're organized physically, your life is organized physically, your mind is organized. Your brain is organized, then your mental health is organized, if that makes sense. It means that if the things are organized around you, you are confident, you are vigilant, you know what you're doing. There's not a cluster in your brain. Add productive people in your life. Add productive people in your life. The company you hang out with depends a lot on your character, depends a lot on what you will be in your future. So you choose the people yourself and give them the best version of yourself and take what's best in them and be humble. Okay, lesson number 19, take care of your body. You just don't sit around for the whole week and just don't do any skincare. Okay, don't do any exercise. Physical health, very important. And by body, I mean every part of the body. Means your physical body, your spiritual body, and your emotional body. And there is a fourth one also, like soul, physique, and emotion. And there is a fourth one also I'm missing. But yeah, you have to focus on all of the bodies because that's a gift and you have to keep it very special. One of the important lessons, your elders can be wrong too. Dumb people grow up too. So yeah, respect your elders. Yes, respect your elders because your character is fine. Your character is not bad. Respect them, but you don't have to listen to them every time. By listening to them, I mean you don't have to follow what they say blindly. Yeah, you have to cross check. Yes. Okay. Lesson number 21. Be grateful. Be grateful for the smaller things that you have. Be grateful for the things that you own because there there are ton of people that you see in your daily life who are who have no access to the things that you have, first of all, and you also see the people around you who are ingrate and they're just who are ingrate and they are getting very material stuff and emotional support and everything more than you, but they are ingrate. So that is a lesson for you that there are people who look up to you like this. So you don't be a jerk like them. You be a good person. You be grateful, and you do charity and all these things. So be grateful for whatever you have. Okay, this is the thing I learned, and I'm glad that I learned this recently. I just love the concept. You don't have to chase happiness. You have to chase peace. I knew this because I was subconsciously following that. Because there are times when you feel hurt, you feel painful, you feel a lot of stress, but you are in peace because you know that you're on the right path because you are, you know, trusting the process. That is our next lesson. Basically, that trust the process. Okay, and enjoy the process. You don't have to just be on the next side of the hill. No, sometimes you just sit and relax and enjoy the pain even. So yeah, trust the process, enjoy your life. Lesson number 24: you don't have to buy everything. The market is filled with uh, people who specialize in providing you the things and make you think that you need them. That's their career. Okay, that's what they specialize in. So yeah, this is what I learned recently. But still, you don't have to buy everything. Everything that comes in front of you, you don't have to own it. Okay. So my point is that you should know what you need, what are your aesthetics, and then you decide, and then you decide to just go into the market and just pick them. You don't buy every time you just see an advertisement. And last but not least, always remain open to change. Be flexible, because I think if a person is rigid and no, I'm a know-it-all person, then there is no room for improvement, and this he's stuck over there. So yeah, I'm always like, I don't know nothing. I need to know. I would like to hear everyone. I want to learn. So that's what makes you intelligent, maybe, or curious, and that improves your life. So yeah, this is what I learned. So these were all the 25 points that I think I learned, and most importantly, there are a lot of things that I learned. This is just like I was 25 years old and I have to pick a number, so I know 25, you know what I mean. But the thing is, uh, this is very important because you should track your life, that where are you and where you have to go, blah blah blah. So see you in the next video. Next video is not going to be rawer than this. They will be more exciting, more engaging, and I will be indulging into further stuff. You can follow me on Instagram for regular updates, and on YouTube we will be having a new video every Monday. So see you in the next video.